Here's a quick look at the B-Wing pilot I just picked up. This I opened today. It's AFA 75 grade. It's graded clear, or originally was graded clear, but now I think it would get the yellow. So it must have been graded quite a while back. It's also got a little bit of frosting on the arm and little splotches of frosting on that boot there. So it's sort of over time deteriorated a bit. You can see the frosting there on that arm, that sort of dullness to the arm. And if you look at the boot, you can just see little splotches on the boot. Some light denting on the blister as well, especially at the top. This has a piece of plastic behind the figure. You can see it's not perfectly straight. You can see on the boot there. And on that arm. Possibly on that headphone there, or that's just bad paint on the helmet. Cool figure though, Hong Kong figure. 1983 Canon Star Wars, Return of the Jedi 77 back A, B-Wing pilot. So card is 90, bubble is 75. You'd have to add a Y to that now, figure 85. Well, with this, unless you put it in UV light. I tried sunlight just now, it didn't work at all. So but nice item overall. See a little bit of frosting developing on that leg as well, where the boot is getting patches of frosting or mould. So this card uses a photo of the vehicle. B-Wings are really more or less cut out of the movie because they were too hard to film. You only see them at the beginning as they launch their attack. They leave Solast and head off to... I think that you see them as well when they sort of detect the Death Star's shield still, and you see a couple peeling off as well. Nice. Overall, it's quite nice. I mean, you know, when do I get vintage carded Star Wars these days? Not often, so this year's been much better than last year or the year before, really. I've been picking up more. I've got that Imperial Commander, Palatoy, the Han Solo Hoth Palatoy, both Jedi cards, and this now. So 3 this year, so not bad. Not bad at all. And it presents, looks quite attractive really. Slight crack in the case as well. I'm not happy about that. But yeah, not bad overall. So quite a nice piece, quite attractive. Presents well. B-Wing pilot's quite popular. Yeah, nice. It looks quite good. Because it's black, you're trying to not get it reflecting too much. But yeah, nice piece. I'll do a more in-depth review later when I dig out some other B-Wing pieces. Well, I've got the baggy figure, so once I find that. But yeah, it looks good. So I already had this on a sort of more beta card, 77 back, plus I got it on the Tri-Logo. I do have it on the Powder Force, but I haven't seen that for a donkey's years, and I don't know how that would look now. Bought that in '93, so that's a long time ago. But yeah, this one looks quite good. I know it's got a bit of issue with that frosting there, but what you're going to do, there's that tiny little pistol that sells for quite a lot of money by itself. So you've got a slight dent there, a couple of dents there. So pretty nice overall. Yeah, I mean, what I paid for this, you'd pay the same on Facebook, so if not more, so I'm not complaining. I got this at a pretty decent price, and yeah, it looks great. So that's the B-Wing Pilot AFA 75. Definitely got slightly adding to the blister. Some frosting on the figure forming, especially on the arm, but it still looks nice. 90 card, you know, so pretty cool. And I've got these two U-graded figures as well. So that's the Noku Greedo. With such a deep scar, I'm thinking that could be the PPP figure. And then I've got the Hong Kong U85. Slightly, hardly see the pink on those tusks, but that's how they describe it. Walrus Man. So it's been quite an expensive. Last weekend was very expensive. So those are my vintage Star Wars pickups, but this is the thing. The crown jewel, so to speak. Looks pretty nice. Very nice, actually. And you can get the vintage collection B-Wing Pilot for almost as much as what I paid for this, graded, I mean. So anyway, cheers, goodbye, bye, good.